you, Superintendent Taylor. I would like to ask our blind ACP, Mr. Norton, to assist with this award. Gaining the highest marks in the subject Laws of Evidence and Procedures, she is commended and awarded number 21606, WPC Superville. Gaining the highest marks in the subject Behavioral Science, he is commended and awarded number 21627, PC Nathaniel. Thank you very much, Mr. Norton. I would like to ask ACP Meister, a previous instructor in the Police Academy, to assist with these awards. Gaining the highest marks in the subject Criminal Law, she is commended and awarded number 21606, WPC Superville. Gaining the highest marks in the firearms theory, he is commended and awarded number 21660, PC Montut. Thank you, Mr. Minister. I will now ask ACP Smith, our previous line ACP, to assist with this award. Commended and awarded the most disciplined male recruit, number 21611, PC Root. Commended and awarded the most disciplined female recruit, number 21695, WPC Mitchell. Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. I would like to call Deputy Commissioner of Police, Ms. Martin, to assist with this award. Gaining the highest marks in the subject Defensive Tactics, he is commended and awarded number 21604, PC St. John. Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to call on Deputy Commissioner of Police, Ms. George, to assist with this award. Adjudged the best shot recruit among all squads. He is commended and awarded number 21690, PC Kwamina. Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to invite Deputy Commissioner of Police, Mr. Benjamin, to assist with this award. Adjudge the most physically fit male recruit. He is commended and awarded. Number 21619, PC Gordon. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to invite the Honorable Keith Scotland to assist with this award. Adjudge the most physically fit female recruit. She is commended and awarded. Number 21652, WPC Campbell Nichols. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to invite the Honorable Fitzgerald Hines to assist with this award. Adjudge the most outstanding recruit in foot and arms drill. He is commended and awarded the Wayne Dick Trophy, number 21644, PC Parsons. Thank you very much, sir. I now invite the Commissioner of Police, Mrs. Erla Harewood Christopher, to assist with these awards. Commended and awarded the most ethical female recruit. Number 21608, WPC Lewis. Commended and awarded the most ethical male recruit. Number 21650, PC Bishop. Judge, the most outstanding recruit. He is commended and awarded the Commissioner of Police Trophy and the Best Stick, number 21603, PC Stanley. things do come in small packages. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for all our first place awardees. I will now like to invite the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Fitzgerald Hines, to address us at this point.
The Honorable Keith Scotland of Senior Counsel, Member of Parliament, Minister in the Ministry of National Security, Dr. Wendell Wallace, Chairman of the Police Service Commission, former police officer himself, Madame Sandra Fraser, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Mrs. Erla Haywood Christopher, the very distinguished Commissioner of Police, Deputy Commissioners of Police, Mr. Junior Benjamin, Ms. Natasha George, and Madam Suzette Martin, Dr. Simon Alexis, Provost of the Police Academy, and other members of the executive, sworn and unsworn, Mr. Richard Taylor, Superintendent in charge of the Police Academy, and of course, I recognize all other First Division officers of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Mr. Gideon Dixon, Assistant Superintendent of Police and President of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Welfare Association, and other members of the executive of that association. Every single 2nd Division officer present here today, and of course, batch number 1 of 2024, squads A to E, all 110 of you, specially invited guests, members of the media, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with more than usual honor that I am here with you at this passing out parade. We gather to celebrate the achievements of all of you parading here before us, 86 men and 24 women, altogether 110 spanking new police officers, as you satisfy us that you are now ready to join the operational ranks of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and to begin to serve our society in a very practical way. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You have successfully completed what was no doubt a very rigorous training program. By so doing, you would also have signaled your willingness and commitment to serve as police officers. You did so with the loving and caring support of your family members, many of whom are here today, and whom we thank and congratulate for their support in this regard. Though commendable, we know that this is not to be taken lightly or taken for granted. A few weeks ago, I visited the island of St. Kitts and Nevis. I had the benefit of the company of an officer of that country's police special branch for the duration of my stay there. This officer advised me that he was originally from St. Vincent and the Grenadines and applied for the post of police officer in St. Kitts and Nevis. Why, you may surely wonder. How, you may ask. There are some islands in this region which has serious difficulty attracting new recruits. Upon advertisement, only a handful of suitable young persons would apply. And I mean a handful. Often, these jurisdictions have to look outside of those countries for its membership. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, fortunately, it remains the case that thousands would show up at the named recruitment centers. But for us, there is another problem. Many of those who are interested are unable to meet some of the most basic criteria for entry. Whether it is the basic qualification of 5 CSEC, so-called CXC passes, inclusive of math and English, or whether it is the basic physical standards of height or visible tattoos. The Commissioner of Police recently indicated that many who approached could not pass the necessary drug tests, psychometric and/or polygraph tests that are necessary to cross the line. Many failed to meet the standards required when background checks and vetting of necessity was done. Today, for legal, constitutional, and other reasons, some of these matters remain unresolved and pose serious challenges to the police organization and, of course, to our country. Questions as to whether there should be equivalency exams or other methods for those who are interested but cannot meet the basic academic or other criteria arise. Whether tattoos that are visible should simply be ignored. But what if these tattoos show marks of some known criminal gang or the other, when of course fairness and neutrality are required of the officer? While all of this is happening, the police organization is expected by the public who you serve to be adequately, properly trained, equipped, professional, disciplined, and possessed of a healthy, a strong work ethic. Individual members of the police service are expected to be able to win and hold public trust and confidence, not to be unresponsive to their calls, their cries, their needs, not to be lazy, unprofessional, without knowledge of the law and knowledge of your profession. They are neither expected to be inebriated in public, on or off duty, nor dishonest, obscene, showing a lack of integrity in any way, or known to be associated with criminal elements on one side or the next. For you 110 graduates here today, you have met the criteria. You have crossed all the hurdles. You have undergone the basic training, and now you are fit, well, and ready to serve. Your training provided you with a broad understanding of the skills and knowledge required for your new roles. You were exposed to criminal laws, traffic laws, use of firearms, police duties, police procedures, and of course, public relations. Be mindful that learning never truly ends. Policing is a dynamic function. So as new challenges and technologies emerge, you must be amenable to continuous learning and commensurate professional growth. Whether that comes from the job or acquired at your own expense and driven by your own personal ambition. May I express my sincere appreciation to your dedicated instructors and mentors who have steered you carefully and painstakingly through this process. To all of you classroom and drill instructors, your hard work and expertise have provided these recruits with the foundation and the skills necessary to carry out their duties as officers of the law. You have mentored and shaped them. We recognize this and thank you for your usual outstanding work. Congratulations to you. Graduates, as you take your first steps forward and into this noble profession, remember that you are going to be held to the highest standards, behaviorally and ethically. You are not only law enforcement officers, but you are also expected to be role models to the citizens that you serve, particularly those of your age group. Whether you are on duty or off, you carry the responsibility of upholding the law and maintaining public trust. You are accountable not only to your seniors, not only to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, but you are accountable to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and of course, accountable to the law, the Constitution, as measured by the courts. You must always demonstrate the essence of professionalism, respect integrity, dignity, and excellence. For these are the values that are embodied in your motto. The bedrock upon which a competent and well-trained officer should operate is discipline, and can only be disciplined. Without discipline, the organization's standards will fall, corrupt practices will set in, and public confidence will erode. It is the duty of the supervising and senior officers to shield young officers from any bad influences which may unfortunately exist in the service. You are most recently from the communities from which you came. You would know better than most what the reality is out there. You have now to impact your community and to assist in fixing and healing it. As a police officer myself, former police officer, I can tell you quickly, when I joined the police service and went back to my community, the pace changed. I am sure I can say that I impacted on unlawful behavior in my community in a serious way. You have now to impact your community similarly. Seniors must instill and enforce discipline by taking firm and prompt action to deal with errant officers. The responsibility to uphold these values, standards, and proud traditions of the police service should not only be for these newly trained officers. Some of that falls to you as seniors, and they must constantly be reminded that they are walking in the footsteps of the giants and the legends that this Trinidad and Tobago police service was fortunate to have hosted and developed. Men like Gregory Mendez and Ruth Van Neal of the Police Academy, James Filbert, Alec Heller, Mayhew Allen of the CID, officers like Amber Dinoon, Donna Mae Thom, June Young Kendall, and Joanne James, the recent national awardee, to name a few of the very, very many that we could call. Continuous and sustained mentoring must take place outside of this academy and wherever these recruits are posted, these officers are posted. Reliance for success must be placed on continued learning and belief in the mission of the service to protect and serve. On a recent visit to North Hampshire Police Training Academy in Midlands, England, I discovered two critical things. I encountered classrooms with about 160 officers being trained as instructors to be dispersed across the force to guide recruits and probationers when they graduate and are posted in their respective sections or units. Our system of divisional instructors, if necessary, must be revitalized and vigorously redeployed. The other thing that I noted in that visit is that even as they police a county with over 1 million residents, resembling the population of Trinidad and Tobago, not a single officer of that 185-year-old police force ever discharged a single round of ammunition in the course of his or her duty. What does that say for that society? Are there lessons to be learned? The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has made significant progress in recent years. More officers are trained to international best practice standards. Many more are higher level educated. New technologies are available for your use, including drone technology. Collaboration with your regional and international counterparts in the fight against transnational crime is as strong as it has ever been. And I can bear personal testimony to that. As we speak, we are in a state of emergency. The police service has so far demonstrated, not surprisingly to me, exceptional operational efficiency, playing a critical role in maintaining public order, while responding swiftly to the challenges posed by the evolving situation. Some of the major successes during this period include increased firearm seizures and crime detection, with several targeted intelligence-led operations, a total of 35 firearms and 1,053 rounds of assorted ammunition, including in those firearms AR-15s, automatic military-grade weapons, pistols, shotguns, and even homemade weapons have been seized. Some of these operations have been conducted with the support of the Trinidad Tobago Defense Force, and certainly with the intelligence products and support of the Strategic Services Agency. Dangerous drugs are being seized, both marijuana and cocaine. As part of the heightened security measures, the police service successfully deployed resources to manage public spaces, ensuring that the state of emergency regulations are enforced while also maintaining public security. These operations ensure a balance between maintaining law and order and the rights of the citizens. The police service, as well as the defense force, operating on their own sometimes, as these emergency regulations empower them to do, are engaged in highly visible confidence patrols in our communities, ensuring safety and the well-being of our citizens. Officers interact with residents, offering reassurance and providing assistance where necessary. The effect of all of this is strengthening the relationship between the police and the community, especially in this time of unease and crisis. These patrols are conducted across our urban centers all over Trinidad and Tobago. We have so far experienced dramatic reduction in all categories of serious and violent crimes. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has received more vehicles, more training opportunities, more legislative support from your parliament, and more personnel to carry out its work. This very passing out parade represents another installment of the 1,000 officers that you were mandated to add to your strength. These successes are a testament to the hard work, the resilience and determination of all of our serving officers during this period. As you demonstrate the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service's capacity to respond to national crises and challenges, and your capacity to push back criminals. Now, as you begin your journey into the service, you will have the opportunity to contribute to this ongoing effort to protect and serve. If I may, permit me to render one piece of advice to every single one of the 110 of you. It is this: do not allow family ties, or kinship, friendship, brinkmanship, gossip, or any other relationship to influence your professional actions and decisions. Be alert, independent-minded, honest, and fair. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is an essential institution in the state's cursive architecture. Its effect and impact comes down to the integrity, dedication, and professionalism of every one of you as serving members. The criminal element in our society have proven to be resilient, well-resourced, reckless, and ruthless. They would stop at nothing to make their criminal presence felt or their criminal voices heard. The public have paid so far a heavy and bloody price for their selfishness and recklessness. If Trinidad and Tobago ever needed you, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, it is now. The people of Trinidad and Tobago, speaking as a representative, I can say love and respect you. We wish you well. We need you to step it up. We need you to stand in the gap. Graduates, this is your turn. As your Minister of National Security, I know that you can. Congratulations again. And we watch to see how you do the business. Thank you very much, and may God bless our nation.
Thank you, Mr. Minister. You are fit, well, ready to serve. And learning never ends. At this time, we stand by for the moment that we have all been waiting for. The march past of batch 1 of 2024. And the parade will be marching past in quick and slow time. And as we see, leading the parade, A squad, led by Corporal Barry Allen.
leading our parade. Is Superintendent Gift. ASP Lumbras and ASP Williams. Please give it up for A Squad. Led by Corporal Barry Allen. Coming swiftly behind, we have the B Squad. And B Squad is led by Corporal Ordain. And here we have C Squad. Led by Woman Corporal Natalie Dixon. Come on, we can do better than that. And right behind we have D Squad led by Corporal Dwight Coombs. And bringing up the rear, we have the E Squad led by PC Sherlon Baird. Come on, let's show our appreciation for these young people. They are doing very well executing a high level of drill. Before us, we have again A Squad, led by Corporal Barry Allen. Give it up for the A Squad. Supernumeraries, PC Ansel Franklin, WPC Enika Brown, and PC Lindell Charles. Before us, we have the B Squad, led by Corporal Kenley O'Dane, Supernumerary, WPC, Keisha Whittle. You see the splendid precision drill executed by our officers here this afternoon. Right. C Squad is led by Woman Corporal Natalie Dixon. Supernumeraries, PC Ryan O'Neill, WPC Tessa Ashby, and Woman Corporal Turbit DeHill. We have D squad led by Corporal Dwight Coombs and Supernumerary Constable Terrence Charles. Give it up for the D squad. E squad led by PC Sherlon Baird, Supernumeraries WPC Joanna Ovid, PC Caston Raymond, ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for squads A to E, batch 1 of 2024. And now we will see the squads executing their private competition. Great execution. Let's give a round of applause for high standard of drill and word of. And the parade is now being dressed in open order. And they are being dressed by Inspector Jagroup, Oxford. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now going to I'm looking for the perfect word. This is going to be a solemn moment for both the instructors and the trainees, the persons that they mentored for the past few months. These instructors are now going to say farewell to their trainees. You're going to see a high execution of drill, may shed some tears, but we are going to enjoy the high standard of drill. Give it up for our instructors of the Police Academy. They are led by Inspector Jagrup Oxford, Sergeant Nigel Williams, and Woman Sergeant Trisha Kwame. Please pay attention to the high knee lifts that you can only get at the Police Academy. Come on, share on our instructors, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. These are the men and women that trained your sons, daughters, husbands, and wives. Our instructors of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. You can only get them at the Police Academy. And our instructors were accompanied by none other than the best band in the land, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Band. Please give a round of applause for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Band. Please stand at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, we will be having the lowering of the flags and the playing of the national anthem, and I would like Ladies and gentlemen, you may have your seats. At this point in time, the best band in the land is organizing to escort our batch 1 of 2024. On their last march pass, as they are now getting ready to say farewell to us. So you can applaud them. And leading the parade, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Band, led by Band Director, Superintendent Guerra, and the top band major, drum major in the world, woman, Sergeant Police, Sergeant Mills. Come, ladies and gentlemen, we can do better than that for the best band in the land. We have our parade commander, Superintendent Gift, ASP Lumpress, and in front of you, saying farewell, A Squad. We can do a lot better for these men and women in front of us. And we have taken the salute at this time, the B Squad. Let me hear it for the B Squad. Taking the salute. We have C Squad. And we now have in front of us D Squad. Come on, give it up for the D Squad. We now have, bringing up the rear, the E squad. And this brings to the end the passing out parade of batch 1 of 2024. The squads will be dismissing on the parade square. I would like to say thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting us. On behalf of the Commissioner of Police, the executives of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, I am number 17980, Woman Corporal Jamila Ramsey, and it has been an honor and my privilege to be your master of ceremonies. Have a good afternoon, everyone.